Hello, friends. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Wednesday? I hope you're all doing absolutely well. We are going to be playing some D&D, diving back into the Star Wilds with our compatriots here. So let's, without further ado, hello, friends.
Hello.
You all sound so wonderfully enthused.
You haven't let me solve a mystery yet.
Look, you have the capabilities to solve these mysteries. You just gotta.
No, I don't.
You just gotta do it.
I don't have a brain.
I would hope your character has a brain.
Boss is here to perceive things because I can't do that.
My character might have a brain, but I do not have a brain, so I can't think of the mystery solving juice.
Nailed it. No
Love
notes.
Love it. Well, yes. Hello, everybody. Let's go over what happened last time. So last time on Star Wilds, you all decided to take on the mystery of the town, the missing town that had disappeared. You all bravely went out with the Menders on their single-person flying devices, of which I don't think you guys brought any with you. You guys left them behind.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Well, you went out with them. A storm was blowing in. You guys decided to land in a nearby clearing and camp it out for the night. Well, come to find out, there was a little more than meets the eye to this storm, as Onos on watch started having issues, started feeling quite strange, and went to go wake up his compatriots, only to find that far more time had passed than he expected. Sure enough, they were caught up in what seemed to be some sort of time storm. It was actually a blizzard, that the snow itself seemed to be causing issues with skipping in time. Luckily, our own time wizard in training, Weatherwax, was able to stabilize her time and the time of her compatriots. And you guys decided to move through the blizzard towards the town. Well, as you got close enough to the town, the blizzard actually broke and moved on down the road. Weirdly enough, even though it was a blizzard, the snow melted fairly quickly and lost a lot of its time properties once melted. So as you reached the town, it was, again, a late autumn day, a little chilly, but definitely not the middle of a blizzard that you had just come from. Let me actually flip us over. Oh, I can't flip us back over. That's fine. You got to the town, and sure enough, everybody was missing. The town itself was eerily quiet as you made your way through it, looking around to see if you could find anybody. You didn't manage to find any living creatures. You did, however, manage to find most people's houses were in a state of as though they had left incredibly quickly, leaving food out to rot, doors open and unlocked for the most part. Through clever investigations, you were able to find a few journals that kind of gave you a little hint to what may have been going on. You do know that there is a lizard person that had recently moved in, named Sarathak. Some people weren't too keen on him moving in. Some people were actually quite happy that Sarathak had moved in. But you haven't seen hide nor hair of him either. After investigating the mayor's house and going into the cellar, Onos made a discovery that a square room only has 4 corners. As this realization crashed over him, he took psychic damage. This happened a few other times throughout the investigation of the town, where things didn't quite seem correct. There was some sort of spatial, maybe temporal issue going on, as Weatherwax was also getting a weird feeling throughout this whole town, very similar to that she's gotten to the blizzard and also the inn back in town. However, you were able to finally figure out through, I believe it was the journal of a little girl, that there was some excavation going on. However, nobody was able to find exactly where until you checked the crypt a second time. With the knowledge that there had been investigation and finding tools covered in assumably bone dust, you were able to easily find the new passage that had been built through the underground crypt. After you went through the new underground crypt, or through the underground crypt, you entered a slightly older crypt, one that had sarcophagi in it. Immediately, you all started breaking into sarcophagi and stealing anything that wasn't nailed down. Dropping the stone lids very loudly on the floor, losing any semblance of stealth. And I believe, after having discovered a hidden door in one of the rooms, that is where we called it last time. Anybody? Did I miss anything?
Obviously, you forgot my stealing of graves.
Nope, that was mentioned. You just weren't paying attention.
I wasn't really.
I did mention you loudly stole from the graves.
Yeah, that was
Throwing out
featured.
any semblance of stealth.
Awesome. No. There was no need. They're dead.
So, I realized the music isn't playing. Let me flip the ambient music back on. There we go.
I could do the music.
You know, I believe the people may want to listen to some actual music.
That was not very nice. Nor necessary.
Standing in the underground cavern, well, catacomb as it were, with a sense of dread surrounding you. As you begin to continue to move farther into this catacomb, moving past graves that have both been robbed and some that haven't yet, you continue to get this feeling of being kind of pulled in a direction. Weatherwax, as you're moving around this space, you do notice that your hourglass doesn't seem to be as stable as it normally is. It seems like the sand in it is shifting around or getting pulled to one side or the other. Luckily,
is the direction it's getting pulled varying, or is it like a set direction?
It is varying.
Okay.
However, I will say you luckily this does not seem to be having any negative consequences to your character yet.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool.
And let me... Game is unpaused. You all may now continue to move around the space. Let me move this over here. Everybody should still be able to see, right? Yeah. Move it back if I have to. Okay. Again, you are in rooms with torches that seem to be lit. These are not ever-burning torches. These are standard torches, meaning they would have to have been lit within the past few hours.
I'm interested in this door down in the bottom of this room. Just kind of based off of that other hall I was suspicious about.
Okay. Do you walk up to the door?
In. Yeah, I do.
The door itself seems to be made of metal. There's a large ring in the center to push it inwards.
Does the ring look suspicious? Actually, I glance over at Onas.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I point at the ring. Does that look weird to you? You're an expert on doors.
Let me check it out.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm losing my brain right now.
Onas. With a 19, you inspect the door. It does not seem trapped.
No, I think the door looks fine. I think it's cool. I think it's a door.
All right. I'll impress the ring then, I guess.
All right. As you press the door open, it slides open. Go ahead and click and open it.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was just a door.
A new door to the door. And then is this right over here? Is this like an archway? Okay. So like you could also go to... Okay, so we've got 3 different doors. So there's a door into a door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going with my initial thought. Is this door super weird looking?
Okay. That door is actually a cage door, and unfortunately, the map's not letting you see through it. But I'm just gonna do that so you can see inside.
Okay.
The door itself is closed. It is not actually a door; it is a gate that seems to be locked.
How
Inside,
big are the slats?
fairly small enough that you could probably get your arm through and maybe your leg without too much issue, but getting your whole body through would require a difficult check.
Okay, noted. Onas!
What?
It's locked. That's kind of your expertise. Doors.
Thievery?
Indeed.
Ooh, it's very open, right? Yes?
Oh, nuts. You walk up to this locked gate. Having broken out of prison fairly frequently, you know this style of locked gate very easily.
Yeah.
Without even breaking stride, you pull out your dagger and just pop a little lever on the side that can't really be seen. But you easily slide your dagger into the side of the wall and you hear a click and just grab the gate and pull up. It looks very impressive as you stride into the room.
All right. Let's go.
Okay. Oh no.
The room itself is littered with corpses, bones. The scent of decay fills your nose as throughout this entire room, bodies are in various states of decay. It seems as though this may have been a holding cell of some sort.
Do they seem like they died here or they died elsewhere and were chucked here?
Give me a medicine check. Or, if somebody has a better medicine check, you may wish to do that.
I got a +1. Anyone beating a +1?
I got a
I
+0.
probably am. Medicine. I have a 4.
Yeah, you
You got that one.
What do we have? Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll try
Franklin
anyway.
stumbles in and takes a look at the bodies.
No,
And,
these are definitely not food ingredients, y'all.
Franklin, these are dead as hell. Like, all these people be dead.
Yeah,
And,
these people did.
For various reasons. Some seem to have died from axe wounds. Some were bludgeoned. Some look emaciated. It smells awful in here. However, it doesn't smell as bad as you would expect. As though the decay that should be happening isn't quite happening. Franklin, since you were the first to do a medicine check, please give me a perception check as well.
Ooh.
19 versus. Give me 1 second here. I gotta find it on this character page.
Franklin, is there a limit to how often you can give guidance?
I don't think so.
These pages are a
Because
bit
if not,
different.
should just be chucking it on everyone for all the things.
The duration is until the start of my next turn. So whatever that means.
Weird. It doesn't-
1 hour.
But is it just a cantrip?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's infinite casts.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Franklin, as you are kind of poking these dead bodies with a stick and looking over them, you notice something slither underneath the corpses, and
Danger.
something
Danger
bursts out.
Oh God. I wonder if it's bad.
This other door behind us, is there a way to like
That's not
throw
a snake.
some stuff in the way?
I'm sorry, I've got the music too loud. 1 second, let me turn it down a little bit. Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh, I was wondering if there was a way to like kind of block off this other passage we haven't explored.
Well, not in combat. So they don't get a surprise round since Franklin's keen eyes were able to spot them. So everybody, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Let me get the encounter going.
I am gonna use my chrono thing. Jesus Christ.
Oh, damn.
And I'm gonna stabilize my time, which
Okay.
just sets me to roll average. So I have a it's either an 18 or a 19. I don't remember if it gives me a 10 or an 11.
I think the
me
music's
one
a
sec
little
to
bit
check
loud
that.
still. Let me go ahead and... There we go. 3 tentacles burst through the bodies. You notice at the base of these tentacles, there seems to be a yellow sand just kind of pulling and pulling up from the ground and through the bodies. You notice anytime it touches a corpse, sometimes the corpses like start to regenerate skin, and some of them start to deteriorate. Some of the bones move into dust and reform into bones through this sand that they punched through.
Ugh.
At the top of the order, we have Onas. Does this actually have the... Oh shit, it does. Let me see if I can rename these to make them a little bit easier for you guys. That's fine. We can do it as guys. So, Onas, you're faced by 3 tentacles.
Okay, I hate to do this right in the middle. I guess it's at the start. My only weapon was not adjusted in between.
Which weapon?
The bow.
Oh, let me see real quick.
It's just a regular old short bow at the moment.
Oh, that's right, because we re-imported it. We can just change that here. Give me a second. I'll fix it for you. Since this should have a striking rune on it, I believe. Hip-a-da-bap. Sorry, I'm trying to find exactly how to change that on the character sheet. I figured out how to do it before, and then of course I forgot how to do it because, you know. There we go. Potency rune. No, striking rune. There you go. There you go. That should be fixed. Should be called a striking short bow.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I need to add the arrows too, because when I imported it, it took it away.
That's fine. Unless it is, what's the word I'm looking for? Magical ammunition or something like that. I don't really care if you keep track of it.
Okay.
as standard ammunition is not really a big deal. All right. So, Onas, watching these 3 tentacles smash through the, corpses and surround your party, you pull out your bow. If I'm not mistaken, since these tentacles have not gone yet, you should get your sneak attack bonuses.
Lovely.
Noise. Noise.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to use
How to use what?
this. There's a thing. This thing. Oh nope, that didn't work. This. Nope. Okay. This thing. Nope. I'm trying. I promise.
What are you trying to do? Attack with your bow?
No. There's the thing where I can put like the venom on my weapons.
Oh, end venom?
Yeah, and I just do not remember. I found it.
Okay. I was gonna say I see it here. Takes 1 action. It looks like.
Yeah, let's do it. It sounds fun.
Okay. So, Onas begins to spit onto his arrows, the heads of his arrows. You notice that the spit that comes out is green and sticks to the head.
Right.
Okay.
That was one of your 3 actions.
Right.
Ooh. Which one are you attacking?
Oh, the top one.
Okay. That is definitely a hit. Nice. And then you also get to do your sneak attack damage.
How do I add that?
Your sneak attack damage? Did it not let you do it when you just rolled for damage?
No.
Okay. Let me double check for you. Okay. It is, I believe, under your feet.
It is under
Sneak
my
attack. If you strike a creature who is off guard with an agile or finesse weapon,
feet.
you get an extra
1d6.
D6 precision. For ranged attacks, that weapon must also be agile or finesse. So yes, you deal an extra D6, so you can just roll an extra D6.
Okay.
Oh wait, I think it already did because it rolled your bow as 2D6? Or is the striking rune automatically 2D6?
The striking bow is. I think it's already that. I don't know.
Let me see here. Just curious. It is. Okay. So yep, go ahead and just roll an extra D6.
Okay.
There we go. So that is a total of, looks like 6 plus 5, 11 damage.
How do I add the poison as well?
And then, so that was 11 damage.
1d4 is what it says.
Then you go ahead and roll a D4. And they get a fort save.
What's the fortitude of a tentacle?
So they do resist your poison.
Okay.
Because I believe the end venom was DC 18. Yep, they beat it. So no extra damage, but as you fire this arrow, you notice that it seems to pick up speed mid-air, slamming into the tentacle and blowing out the backside of it. The tentacle kind of wiggles and kind of moves slightly deeper into the sand, leaving only a small portion of it sticking out. But it is still alive.
And I have one more, right?
Yep, that will be your map at your second multi-attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the same one. Oh,
Ooh.
Shit. That is a hit, a crit. Yeah, it's dead. Onos
Dead.
fires an arrow directly next to the spot that had already blown through the tentacle, and it just keels over. It actually collapses into the sand and starts like flopping left and right, and then slowly sinks into the sand. And as it does, the sand kind of dissipates into the air and is now gone. And I need to do... Nope.
Are these like gross, icky tentacles, or are these like calamari tentacles?
You notice as you were very close to it that this dust that it seems to kick off, it doesn't look great, and it feels like it's magical in some way, and it's probably not great for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that tentacle's dead. Franklin, it is actually your turn since the tentacle that would have gone before you is dead.
Nice.
Nice. I would like to cast Phase Bolt
Ooh, okay.
at the tentacle that's directly in front of me here.
Okay.
Attack.
That's a hit.
Is that a crit?
27 versus AC. Let me see if that is a crit. It has to be 10 above. It is a crit.
Hell yeah.
You get a smell of cinnamon in the air.
Nice.
So Franklin points and you see like a of like brown dust. And then through the brown dust you see what seems to be a vaguely chef knife shaped purple bolt slam into the tentacle. Dealing 7.
You get to add another 1d4 since you crit.
Oh,
So if you click the 1d4 piercing in the description of the spell, I think it'll roll an extra 1d4 for you to add.
Or you can just click the double button. So the tentacle takes 14 damage. Oh, nice. It did that automatically for me. Okay, awesome. So, that tentacle, as this chef knife shaped bolt slams into it, you notice that the brown cinnamon that slammed into it starts to kind of peel away its skin and it starts to bubble underneath. That's one attack.
and then that takes up 2 of my actions, I guess. So my third action, I'm gonna cast Guidance on Weatherwax.
Nice.
Get a +1 to your.
Is that a touch spell?
That is. No, 30 feet at range.
Nice.
Sweet.
Very well. I have to check one rule because I'm not sure about this for 2nd edition.
They were both cantrips if you're checking to see if you can cast multiple spells in a turn.
I'm not. I'm checking to see whether or not the tentacles get an attack of opportunity for him casting a spell.
Ah.
Oh.
oh no!
Yeah, no, someone might be getting tentacle slapped here. Let me
They can
see.
try.
The strike doesn't count towards map. Let me see. A creature within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action, makes a ranged attack, or is leaving a square. Is that a ranged magical attack?
Not an attack.
I think he's more asking about phase.
Concentration and manipulate. It indeed
Phase
is.
Bolt's definitely an attack.
So, after the phase bolt, the tentacle is gonna give you a little slap-a-roo as they
No hard it slap.
well, I guess you'll find out in just a second here. It is a 21 versus AC.
21? Yeah, that hits me.
All right. That will be 9 damage. And please go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Oh no.
So as
You
you
mischief.
point your finger, begin to cast your spell. You chant. You have to do some motions. Kind of leaves you open for the tentacle to attack. Ooh, good saving throw. Saved it by 1. The tentacle reaches out and slaps you across the face. You feel as the tentacle collides, some of the sand that's on it goes off and covers you, and you feel yourself begin to age and sicken and wither. But luckily, with your constitution, you immediately grab some ginger out of your pack and begin to chew on it, which immediately settles the negative effect. Okay,
Ow.
that's Franklin's turn. It is now the tentacle standing in front of Franklin. So, let's see here. It has taken over half of its HP and damage. So it is going to warp. Go ahead and give me a reflex save, Franklin. '22, good save. The tentacle swoop, sucks itself back into the sand surrounding it. Franklin, you feel it pull you forward as a whirlpool begins to form. The sand itself pulling you in. But you're able to quickly jump back out of the reach of the whirlpool as the tentacle itself and the sand all begin to collapse into a small puddle and dissipate.
I need some help. I need an adult.
I guess he's not dead. He's just gone. Petrified. Oh, interesting. Swoop. Tentacle's gone. Tentacle's gone. All right.
Bye, tentacle.
It is now the other tentacle's turn.
No. I have an 18.
Oh, you didn't actually roll your...
No, I
Thing
stabilized. So I just take a 10, and then I add my thing, so I have an 18.
Oh, I didn't put
Do
you
I
in the
need to-
encounter. That's all right.
okay.
I think I can add you. Let's see.
I was gonna say I can do a...
Oops. Don't look.
I can just click the initiative roll.
Yeah, just gonna do that, and then I'll move you. Good enough. You're above this tentacle. So go ahead, Weatherax.
Whoop. Alright, we're gonna scoot over here. And I'm going to...
What do you want to name the NPC there, dude? Or what
Spell
NPC do you want to add?
Strike. It.
All right, spell strike. Let's see if it
Where
hits.
the heck are actions? Here we go. Oh no. 16.
All right, I got that. You go to stab the tentacle, but it is wily and is actually in tune with your magic and easily slides out of the way of your rapier.
This feels like opposite of snake charming. Well, darn.
Take the adventure
I guess I should
insurance
have feigned
broker.
it, but
like
I cannot undo what I have done. That's my turn.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
No, we're all in on the spell strike has to hit. I do think I'm gonna use bend time for extra movement and scoot myself away from the tentacle.
You're gonna
behind-
move away from the tentacle, you say?
Am I gonna take it? It's just gonna take an out, but it's fine. It can just hit me on its turn. I won't use it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out here and be sad.
All right. Small tentacle. You are standing in front of him. You attempted to stab it. It's not very happy. It's gonna give you a little slippy slap.
No!
That is a 29 critical versus AC.
I have an 18 AC. If I shield, it goes up to a 19. Is that still a crit? That's still a crit, right?
Still a crit.
Yeah, okay.
It is
well,
also
I
a
mean, I would
natural
do
20.
it. I am, okay. Goodbye, friends.
You
Oh.
take 10 damage.
Okay. And I need a fort save?
Yes, fortitude save, please.
Okay.
17. Tie goes to the runner, which in this case is the tentacle because it's attacking.
Wait, we didn't use Franklin's guidance because then I put it on this, or does it have to be the next thing you do? And in that case, would that make the 16 and 17 and make that hit?
Well, that's a whole lot of shenanigans.
I have guidance on me. I forgot to add it.
Okay. Since you forgot to add it to the attack roll, you
It
cannot.
also goes away if it's my turn again.
However, I will allow you to add it to the fortitude saving throw,
Okay, cool.
which will beat the saving throw no matter what it is. So,
Yay.
you are not sickened, which means it does not get a bonus to hit you for the next
goody.
strike, which is good.
Thank you, Franklin.
However, it's going to do its second slap. There's the 16 versus
misses.
AC. That misses?
That misses.
Okay. And an 8 versus AC.
Oh, definitely misses.
Nice. So after getting absolutely destroyed by the first strike,
Less
you
than half my health.
lit in between the two other movements of the tentacle trying to grasp you and get away. Chirp! You want to clean up this tentacle?
I can't walk through a wall. Did somebody close the door?
No.
I don't
5,
think so.
10, 15. It's like you moved 15 feet so far. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet so far.
Yeah, I want to try out the new level 2 hotness.
All right, let's see it. Let's see the new quote-unquote level 2 hotness. Aerial boomerang. A blade of shearing wind races away from you in a 60-foot line. You're going to hit Weatherwax.
Please don't do that. I'm so weak.
Well, I guess I can't.
Actually, I'd be okay if the
no,
line
I
goes
think
like
it goes
this.
like this.
Something like that.
Yeah, I thought it was a way like I could stop it.
I don't know, but I'm okay with you not blasting Weatherwax. It would be funny, but okay. So,
The
So I
level
died in
2
every
it's
fight we've had so far. Except
3d4.
the snake fight.
well, it gets a reflex save of DC 17. Let's see. Any creature that ends its turn in the square has to save against the boomerang. On your next turn, you can use a single action to concentrate to return the boomerang to you. Okay. So, is it reflex for half? Let me see here.
It's one of those where I can throw it out and it'll just sit in a square.
All right. Oops, I rolled for chirp. I meant to roll for the tentacle.
For tentacle.
Yeah, let me do its reflex. 25. So it does indeed manage to avoid. It is undulating around so much, it's very hard to hit with your ranged attack there. Let me do a quick look into your ability. I just want to see. That is under aerial
I
boomerang.
I posted it right there.
Yeah, I see it. Basic reflex. Yeah, let me just double check if that's half. Do. Reflex. Exploration. All right. Saving throws. Reflex. On a success, you take half. On a critical success, you take no damage. So, what was the DC?
17.
17, and I rolled a 25. So that is not 10 above. So it takes half. So go ahead and roll your damage, which it looks like it's 2d4 slashing.
It goes up to 3 once we hit level 2.
Or is that 2 levels above?
Again,
It's a level
the
1
spells
activity.
match my character level.
Okay. So then it's 3d4.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to roll that, or if it just does it.
I think you can just click on where it says 2d4 slashing. Like that. And then just add an extra d4. So that's 5 damage. You might have to add a new block for like 3d4 or change that or whatever. Oops. It's another 2.
I would just slash roll 1d4. Oh, E.
So 6 half, so 3.
Okay. So the small tentacle. Let's take half that and half that. There we go. Is that McDreamy? The tentacle?
So I still have
Jake being
one
entity
attack
summoned with
left
a
after
phrase.
that, 'cause
Yes.
it's a-
Okay. So that was a 2 move attack. So you have 1 move left. Or 2
Wait,
action
you
attack.
moved.
Oh, he did move. You're right. That is it.
Okay.
Onas! Would you like to attempt to finish this tentacle off?
Yeah.
That is a crit.
Oh, I clicked
Hell
the
yeah.
regular
Okay. That is...
button. There you go.
Spicy meatball.
Okay. Again, Onos, firing an arrow from his bow, just blows a hole directly through the tentacle. It collapses again into its pile of sand. Slowly, it dissolves.
Can I try and investigate the dustiness of it before it dissolves, or is it real fast?
Give me a reflex save.
Okay. I can't roll good today either.
Not quite enough. As you get down and try and like grab some of the sand, and then you're like, oh wait, I shouldn't touch it. And you're like, but I need to look at it, and then it's already gone.
Dang it.
Damn.
Also, there's another tentacle that just kind of left. It's not like dead,
Correct.
right?
However, it took more than half its damage, so it scuttled away. You survived the tentacle attack. 90 XP.
Hey, Franklin.
Hold on, I gotta do my XP. Okay. Yeah, I wanna. Are you conscious?
I'm very conscious. I got 12 whole HP. Thank you very much. Please help. Though
Okay,
I do
well,
hurt.
As I come over to you, just looking like death with 4 HP, I'm gonna attempt to heal you with.
Well, how dare you?
Where's my spells? Did I not have something for this?
You should if you took your dedication that I think you took.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
You did not, in fact, take a healing spell.
Oh yeah, I did. A Hymn of Healing. It's under my class feats.
Ah, that's right. You can... Okay.
I'm gonna hand you when my last little empanada is here, so you can fast healing 2.
What does
Okay.
that mean? But also, thank you. But what does that mean?
2 temporary hit points, which last for 1 round.
The fast
Okay.
healing and temporary hit points each increase by. Oh no, it's heightened.
So,
So what's fast healing?
I think that's just temporary hit points. Let me double check. Looks like a creature with fast healing or regeneration regains the amount of hit points at each round at the beginning of its turn. Creature with regeneration has additional benefits. Okay, so no, it just gains fast healing. Does it say for how long there? Let me see.
It says 1 round.
Okay, so then she would just get 2 hit points back.
Well,
Is it 2 hit points and then also 2 temp HP for a
No.
turn? Okay.
Let me
that-
pull out this healing kit.
That would be great. I'm gonna wait to eat the empanada until we find out how that goes.
How many times can you use Hymn of Healing a day?
It doesn't say.
Let me look that up, because you might
Can I
just be able
inhale
to.
empanadas?
Yeah.
I'll eat so many goddamn empanadas.
Hymn
It's gonna be
of
terrifying.
Healing. Let me see.
I'm gonna eat 5 empanadas right now if I
and
can.
it was the only healing spell that was available.
Duration sustain up to 4 rounds. Okay. Let me see. Of healing. Just want to make sure here. Looks like you can just sustain it. It doesn't seem like.
Yeah, I can sustain it. So just over a couple minutes, she's healed the full.
Yeah, I think that's right. I'm good with that. So, that's how we're gonna play it for now until I see otherwise. So, Franklin, you sit down with Weatherwax, and you pull out some of the empanadas that you had left, and you begin looking at yourself and looking at her. Man, we're gonna need something here. So you're starting to pull out little spices here and there. You're really zhuzhing these things up. You're like, we need a pick me up. And you look at your other 2 compatriots that don't look hurt, but look like maybe they could use a pick me up too. So you break your last 2 empanadas in half, and you zhuzh them all up and hand them out, and everybody eats them, and you feel phenomenal. Everybody feels great. This is great food. And you could tell that Franklin really put a lot of oomph into this, a lot of love.
Wow.
And you all feel
Thanks,
better.
Franklin.
It was made with love.
You're all
I
back to
can
full
tell.
health.
Woo! This is the best thing Franklin's ever done. Is magical healing empanadas.
And then I'm also at 4 HP. Can I do this?
You're back to full.
myself?
That was me.
Oh,
yeah, you're back to
see.
full.
All right.
We did it.
Is there? I'm gonna kind of assume that this room is a little bit safer to explore now, and I do just want to kind of poke around.
All right, looking around this room, you see nothing of really note besides the corpses. All of the corpses in here now, due to the fighting and the dust that was kicked up, the magical dust, they have all turned to bones. The smell of rot is completely gone.
Is it just the dust from the tentacles, or is like the sand that kind of came out of also timey-wimey?
Yes.
Is it still timey-wimey?
It seems to have disappeared very quickly as the tentacles left.
Okay. All right. Off to the next one.
All right. Back
Let's
to
go
the
this
fork
way.
in the road.
Oh,
You open a
already
door to a fairly blank room.
I know my rooms.
Yeah, do you?
We're gonna see. I don't know my rooms.
It's a room,
I
all
will-
right.
I will attempt to know my rooms.
She knows her
Yay.
rooms.
Rooms!
Weatherwax. As you and Onas kind of step in this room, you're looking around. There's a torch. But you're not quite sure why, because there's nothing else in this room. You begin
Put
to
it out.
kind of look. Okay, Onas walks over and puts the torch out.
I didn't say I was gonna do it.
That's all dark vision, so continue saying what you're saying. I'll figure it out while they're all scrambling.
You check the pillar in the top right corner, and you notice that one of the bricks is loose. As you move it, it opens a door.
Oops.
Sorry, that was just me chiming in with it, just rambling. I thought I was muted.
On the other side of the secret door is an actual door. This door is made of wood. It has a slat in the middle that one could be used to move aside and look.
As in, I can look into the
No,
other
as in
room.
they could look at you.
I don't like that.
Should be okay.
Is there like a handle on our side? Like it's very openable on our end?
There's not actually a handle on your side.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna back away from it for a second.
Puff, puff, and blood.
There is no handle, and there is a little lookout slat, and this seems maybe more your speed.
Man, can I knock on the door?
Yeah, of course you can, if that's what you'd like to do.
I would love to knock on the door.
Onos knocks on the door. There's no response.
It looks like nobody's home. I guess we just leave.
Does the air taste more magic-y over here?
You in this damn air.
Oops. Actually, second. I fixed something. I drew a random wall across the...
Wee walls.
Okay.
In
Question.
this direction, not necessarily.
Question.
Did it taste a bit more any other, like, kind of avenues we've gone down so far, or has it all been pretty consistent for
Pretty
me?
consistent so far.
How
Okay.
thick is the wood?
It is the standard thickness of a wood door.
We do have one other door we haven't investigated yet, and
I was
maybe we
just
do
asking.
that one
I
before
agree, I
we
agree.
do.
I wasn't gonna-
Okay.
I was just asking.
All right, Mr. Okay. All right. What about this guy? Has this guy got a doorknob?
It does
Yeah, is this
indeed.
one going on? Alright.
Does it smell
Where's our boys
interesting?
at? Why is our boy still way down there? Franklin!
Does it smell
Franklin's
like
cleaning up
vanilla
his
and
pots and
pennies?
pans.
Franklin, what you doing, buddy? Oh, hey, welcome back.
I'm opening the door.
And it reveals another door.
Okay. It does indeed reveal another door.
Does second door have a doorknob?
Indeed it does.
Does it smell like vanilla and pennies, which is what I've decided time smells like?
Vanilla.
Yeah.
You actually do get a slightly more hint of vanilla and pennies.
Okay.
This sounds good and terrible at the same time.
That's kind of what I was trying to encompass, yeah. I think when I approach and I notice the smell, my eyes go real wide. And I'm going for the doorknob.
Okay. You open the door.
She goes
Give me a
fucking
reflex
crazy
save.
over his air.
Give me a reflex save. Both
Goody.
Onos and Weatherwax.
There's the. Oh, I have to open the door. I closed the door
That
again.
could have been
Excuse me?
better.
Do what?
Oh, and Franklin's back there too. Yeah, and Franklin.
Do I have anything that makes mine better?
16, 28.
I don't
You
think I
said,
have anything that makes mine
reflex, right?
Reflex.
better. Yeah.
And 16. That is not enough. Onos, as you hear, as Weatherwax opens the door, you hear a click. Immediately your instincts kick in and you jump backwards, actually over top of Franklin. Franklin, you see Onos go sailing over top of you and you're kind of flabbergasted for a moment. And then you look back and both you and Weatherwax are impaled with a spear.
Can I ask how tall the spear is?
How tall?
Yeah.
About as tall as the skeleton that's holding it and ramming it through your chests.
Is she dead?
How tall is the skeleton?
Tall enough to ram a spear through your chest.
Fine.
You take 14 damage, both of you.
Oh,
Ugh, that's rough.
fuck.
And
Well, at least he got healed earlier.
as you guys
Yeah.
get stabbed in the chest by this skeleton, it collapses to the ground.
Empanadas. Empanada
Lovely.
break.
Y'all doing okay?
Ow. No, neither of us are doing okay.
Where's Chart?
Hanging out in a corner somewhere.
I'm able to like pull it out of me.
Trip, you're at the closed door that everybody was out a little bit ago.
Is the spear still in there?
Chirp, that door's not open. Chirp. Chirp, come back. I forgot to lock the door. Come back.
He just ran away.
Is the spear still in them?
No, it like he stabbed him and pulled it out. Why is
okay.
my
I was about to say.
that door's supposed to be locked? There we go. I've got to right click it.
I thought you said a column opened and they walked in somewhere. Why can't I see where they're at?
That one.
We went back,
This was the column that opened.
but then there was a closed, locked door behind the
Yes.
column, and now we're over here.
And now everybody's impaled.
Just me and
Both
Franklin.
Weatheraxe and Franklin got stabbed by a skeleton holding a spear that immediately collapsed afterward.
Do you have any more empanadas?
I don't actually.
Do you have any other food?
No. I have a healer's kit tools. I'm
I
gonna try to.
just kind of like pass a healing potion forward to Weatherwax. Like I knew this was going to be a thing, and I'm still kind of wondering why we haven't picked up that package that I was trying to get delivered. Like,
So Franklin,
inn didn't
just
have
based
it.
on the way that your hymn of healing works, you can flavor it however you'd like. But you can continually heal people outside of combat. So whether that's you always have nuts, berries, whatever on you to help out, however you want to flavor that food, you are able to heal yourself and Weatherwax back to full.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm out of food.
Well, you are now considered
Pretend
to
you
have a small store of whatever kind of food you would like to hand out. I guess your pockets are full of trail mix or something.
Yeah, we'll do trail mix. Like it's just some raisins and some various nuts
Cool.
and seasonings.
I scarf it down.
All right, you're both
Off.
back up to full.
On to time.
All right.
Why is it?
It must
Does
be
it
some
weird
good
though?
trail mix after what I just
I
said.
know I'm kind of like looking.
Well,
Like,
It's gotta be some
looking
good-
around
You guys
armor,
are
like,
starting
I'm-
to notice that Franklin's cooking there might be more to it than him just being a good cook. Because as you eat his food and it tastes so good, you are also noticing that it has magical properties to heal and cure, and you might be picking up on the fact that there's a little more to Franklin than just a bumbling chef.
Bumbling.
Sheltered, very sheltered.
yeah, pretty immediately after I've healed back up to full, I'm right back on the path.
Okay.
A little bit more cautious now that I've had that skeletal wake up call.
You want me to go first?
To kind of shake me out of the excitement. So I will keep my eye out for traps. I do not know if I will find them, but I will try.
You want me to go first?
I think the logical answer would be yes. I think as far as Weatherwax's interests go, no.
Understood. I like it.
Thank you.
All right. You guys continue to move down the hallway.
Inch by inch.
Weatherwax, as you are moving this direction, you continue to smell stronger and stronger scents of vanilla and pennies.
Mm. More down this little hallway, or
Off topic. Is there
Um,
no effects in this? I keep seeing it. It's kind of cool.
Say what?
Are there new like visual effects?
No, should be the same. That's always been around.
I feel like I've never seen them before.
Oh. Well, down that hallway, it's about the same as at the top of the hallway. but also that hallway is a dead end.
I want to check the end of this real quick.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah, I'm attempting. First, my brain's breaking. I can't remember which tab. There we go. It was never a tab.
22. You come to the end of the hallway. However, at this point, you kind of understand what they've been doing, and you're picking up on it, and you're like, this ain't the end of a hallway. And sure enough, it ain't the end of a hallway. You muscle around on some bricks, and you find the loose one, and it opens up. In this room here, you notice that there's a couple of stone pillars holding up the ceiling, but nothing more. The hallway continues to extend. Franklin and Chirp, you might want to keep up with the group. Or not, if you'd like to stay back.
In the meantime, I'll perceive this room as well.
It doesn't seem to be anything in this room.
I too shall perceive
Doesn't seem to be anything in this room.
Forgot I'm a door checker, not a room checker.
My expertise, it's indoors.
I'm a door checker. I'm a professional.
Professional door checker. All right. Continuing to move down this hallway, you come to another break. There's a door on your left.
Which way smells more like vanilla and pennies?
Straight ahead, actually.
All right then.
But the door.
I don't care.
Like a pig skis?
Doesn't smell like vanilla and pennies.
Well, I'm looking at the door.
It is a door. It is open. You opened the door very well. That was quick and easy. Go ahead and roll me a reflex save. Oh no! As you step through that door, you hear a ding, 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 ding. Everybody, you can now hear a very loud ringing throughout the hallways.
I didn't get a moment. I apologize. I have 3 hero points. I was just gonna use one.
Use one to unopen the door.
No. Oh, you can't use them on the saving.
Oh yes, on the reflex save.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have 3,
go
so
for it.
might as well. Well, that's worse.
Okay, maybe a second one.
Yeah, let's roll
Much
a second
worse.
one.
Much worse.
We'll use the second one. Why not? Okay, come on.
God.
I passed him my last hero point.
All right. Third one.
2 ones in a row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I now have 0.
You go to open the door. You hear a click. Instantly, your reflexes fire off. You fall forward onto your face.
I deserve that.
Luckily, as you do, you land on the pressure plate. And the click stops. You're now currently standing on a pressure plate.
Oh, well, this is just lovely.
You know this pressure plate is probably going to release a trap of some sort.
Anybody got a rock?
You can also just
We
use
can
your
go get
thieves
some-
skill to disable it.
We could get some bones.
But I don't you? Oh. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, we'll try.
All right. You easily take one of your daggers, pry underneath the pressure plate that you're standing on, and look for the catch. And you knock it aside, and you're able to lift your foot up, and the pressure plate stays depressed.
There better
You
be
don't
3
hear
hero
anything.
points in this damn room.
In the room itself, there doesn't seem to be much of note. However, you do notice that the torches in here seem to be slightly different. These ones seem to be, of a different style, and that's all.
You're the room guy. I'm the door
I
guy.
shall attempt to perceive the torches, even though this isn't the room that smells like vanilla and pennies.
Thank you. Look, see?
Weatherwax, you pick up one of these torches. As you do, you kind of feel a tightness in your chest.
Like a heart attack?
I killed her.
Vaguely.
I killed her.
Looking over the torch, you notice that there's a spell that has been cast on these torches. It seems to interrupt your magics.
See, and you.
Mine in particular?
Yes. The longer you're holding it, the more out of breath you're becoming.
I put it down.
You feel better.
Franklin or Ona, you guys might want to grab some of these torches. I'm not touching them. Keep them away from me, but they might be useful against anyone else who might be
Can
about.
I grab them? Or are they like just.
You grab it. Seems to be producing light without heat. The handles themselves are slightly ornate, but you feel no ill effects.
Wonderful.
I'll go ahead and grab a hold of the other one.
All right. You each have an ornate torch. It seems to do something with time magics.
Okay, we can continue down your vanilla raspberry, whatever.
I would like to. Well, I mean, you attempt to perceive the door. I will. I'm not good at doors.
Yeah,
perceive
I've
the
been
door.
pretty good. Yep.
Hey,
That's how it goes. We got
How's
it
the
down
door
to a
look?
system.
Door looks fine.
Looks like a door.
all right.
Oh,
Ooh, fancy floor.
You open the door. Inside this room seems to be various instruments of dissection.
ew.
The floor itself, though not covered in blood, there are stains where blood has gone before. The slab on the center is stained with dark brown stains.
What am I standing next to?
You're standing next to a table.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do a little loop around the room and smell.
Okay. As you get closest to the northern door, you're overwhelmed by the scent of
Oh, sorry.
vanilla and pennies.
This way.
Is there anything of use on this table? Not the
Are there
table.
windows in this room? Did I fuck up on construction? Because it seems like you guys can see stuff you shouldn't be able to.
I'm wondering if there was many doors up top, which is part of why I did the loop.
Those are windows. I fucked up on
Oh.
construction. That's all right.
Secret.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Is there anything of use on this table I'm standing next to?
There are various instruments of dissection: scalpels, scissors, a saw, a bone
Oh,
saw specifically.
Yes, I see. No, I don't need it. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What's this?
There's a book. It seems to be a book detailing dissection and vivisection of humans.
Is there like a log?
No, it is an instructional textbook.
Oh.
However,
I don't need to learn that.
go ahead and give me a perception check or investigation.
Yeah, I will absolutely do that if you'll tell me where that is.
I don't think investigation is a
I
thing
keep
in-
forgetting what the new one's called. Give
Um,
me.
I think it's just perception.
Yeah, give me perception.
Sure.
And the book's kind of got some pictures detailing things. It's a bit weird. You're not really familiar with this sort of thing. Doesn't seem of much use.
Okay.
I will look at the book if you look at the door.
I will look at the door in a moment. I'm looking at the rest, vanilla and pennies.
That is a crate.
Is there anything in the crate?
When you open the crate, you see brown stains. However, the crate itself is empty.
Wonderful. Are these grates?
This is the crate. This is the cage.
Oh,
Is there anything in the cage?
There's not currently.
Okay. Boring.
are these grates on the floor?
Yes, they are.
What's under them?
You look down and you see, using your torch, that it kind of flows off to the right.
Okay, I assume I'm not supposed to see that. I'm gonna ignore it.
Well, there's a doorway down here. I think. Is it turned
Well,
on?
no. I'm talking about the
Yeah,
big
no, you're not
We
red-
can
supposed to see the
see-
giant lake of blood. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I figured.
I'll take a look at this book while he's poking around the rest of the room. If
Okay.
I am
What's this? I'm sorry, I keep asking. I just can't
allowed
tell.
another
What's
perception
what?
check on the bookie
this,
book.
This bowl-looking thing.
Oh, that's just a pillar holding the room up.
Oh. Okay, I think I've what's this the entire room.
I'm gonna look at the book real quick.
Okay. look at
Okay.
the book.
Eh.
It is a book on dissection and vivisection. The cover is made out of human skin.
Yeah.
Do I see any useful
Can I take it?
tools on this table for my medical kit in general?
Give me a perception. Actually, no. Give me a medical check. Ugh. You want a hero point it?
You know what? Yeah. Oops. Slightly.
That's exactly what I was looking for. Looking through these, you do in fact see something that's not normal, not standard in a medical kit. It's an obsidian knife. With this obsidian knife, you feel like it could help increase your when you have to use your medical kit. When you use your medical kit with this obsidian knife, you get +1.
Oh
Cool.
no. Gonna get
Um,
sliced.
Does it give off any heebie-jeebie vibes to the
It does not.
like an Arcana check?
It is just an obsidian
Who-
knife.
Is the author of the Human Skin How to Dissect People book?
Give me 1 second here. I will get you the author name.
Also, I assume I've been tasting the air with detect magic, but I will just reposit that detect magic. I am
I
This is
figured.
about to be the weirdest sentence I'll
Recasting.
ever say in my life. Can I take the human skin book?
You can if you would like.
I definitely want it.
Okay. You take the book on vivisection. The author you find at the front in script is Abdul Alhazred. Alhazred.
cool. Thank you. All right.
Give me a knowledge occult.
Hell yeah. I have that. Boop, boop.
And then the name doesn't
That's
ring any
bad.
bells.
Dang. Well, we tried. Cool.
All right.
Can I try?
Sure.
Why not?
Well, does Weatherwax tell you the name of the author?
I mean, I just picked up the book. Was it not on the book? Did I miss a sentence?
I mean, you didn't look through the book. You just looked at
I
the book.
definitely did.
You didn't look for
I asked-
specifically the author, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't have mentioned it at this particular moment.
Well, then never mind.
Door, please look.
This one.
Yes, please.
This is the door.
With a 19, the door itself looks fine. It looks like a wooden door.
Don't know if I trust doors that look fine, and I'm gonna. Well, nope. Okay, I definitely think it's fine. I open the door.
Okay.
Trust
You
trust
open the
my
door.
perception.
On the other side is a short hallway. Every step you take in this hallway begins to overwhelm your sense of time. Yours specifically. Nobody else seems to be quite as affected as you are. As you move down this hallway, you notice that the door at the end of the hallway is made entirely of bones.
I'm gonna really try and focus my attention to making sure I keep my personal time stabilized, and I am going for the door.
All right, you reach the door. Are you gonna open it?
I will take a look at it first. Ooh,
Looking at the
23.
door, it looks entirely normal, except that it's made of
Okay.
bone.
Cool. I open the bone door. Holy shit, it opens to the bone zone.
Weatherwax opens the door. As you do, you notice that the entire floor is covered in bones. Give me a second here.
Ew.
What?
Something back there is a big ass eyeball.
Maybe I'll have answers.
Looking through this room, you notice there are stone pews that seem to have been carved out of the floor.
Yeah, that's
The entire floor is covered in bones. At the front, you see an idol to some god that you can't quite make out from this distance. You also notice the giant eyeball in the top right.
I noticed that.
The eyeball itself is about 20 feet in diameter.
so big.
It does not seem to be moving at the current moment.
But looks like it could?
Potentially. Depends on how close you want to get and look at it.
Does it smell more like vanilla and pennies by the eyeball?
Your sense of smell of vanilla and pennies is entirely overwhelmed in this area.
Okay, that's fair. And also exciting / concerning.
You notice that the
Um,
floor is covered in a layer of time dust of some sort. It's the same feeling you got from the tentacles.
Okay. I
We should kill it.
would like to stealthily try and get as close enough to the statue to see if it's the same as the one in that basement. Like, is it the same guy? And do I recognize the guy?
From the current distance that you're standing, it does not look the same. Before you continue to move forward, give me one moment here.
Okay.
I knew there was something I had missed. I need to fix something here. Then we'll be good to keep going.
I'm picking out the next adventure next time.
I wanted to hang out at the inn. I didn't want to come find the town.
Could have been at the baking shop making cupcakes.
I wanted to stalk that one guy. Maybe break into the rest of his house. But that's neither here nor there.
This thing
Okay.
terrifies me. Like, I don't trust anything that doesn't have taste buds.
You
It
do
could have
notice
taste buds.
in
Maybe
the
it's a monkey
corner-
eye.
there is a lizard man who has collapsed. He seems to be curled into the fetal position.
Is that our boy?
It's the guy who came to the town who's been doing shit.
That's what I'm saying.
As you are currently standing there, the closest to the eye, nothing happens.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
I'm gonna preemptively cast a guidance on Weatherwax.
Thank you.
Okay.
I
You smell a honey ham in the distance.
nice.
Smells very good.
Over the pennies and whatever.
Vanilla.
I'm gonna take a slightly different
Relax.
routing.
Nothing
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
wax. Give me a perception roll.
Okay. It's an 11 because of the guidance.
Weatherwax. You don't notice anything for a few moments. And then a tentacle bursts out of the ground.
Woo. And I'm surprised by it because I didn't succeed on my perceive.
As the tentacle bursts out of the ground, the eyeball rolls in its giant ground socket and stares directly at you. Since you failed your perception check, this large tentacle that bursts out of the ground, there are two types. There's a large tentacle and small tentacle. You were fighting small tentacles before. This one is much larger. It goes to hit you. And
Cool.
let me see if I can get a good slap on you with this tentacle first.
Why?
That is a 27 versus AC.
It's not a crit, but it does hit.
You take 10 damage and you are grabbed.
Damn it.
And now we roll initiative. Let me start the encounter.
I'm
Oh god.
gonna destabilize my time, so
Okay.
I have to hit an 11 on a flat roll. If I do, then I get to have a 19 as my roll.
Okay.
Plus whatever my thing is. Ugh. Again, little Peter. Yeah! Okay, so I have a... Fuck, what's that? I did 27.
27, you said.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll and I'll edit yours. Okay. $27. You are at the tippy top. Okay. And then, oh, wait, we got to do one more participant in this encounter here. Good old this guy. I'm just going to use this as the
That's his
token.
name.
His name is not Reef Octopus, I'll tell you that much. We go here.
Big Daddy.
There we go. And then let me also update one more thing here. Just so you guys can kind of... I like the other eye better. I'm just going to use this as like a placeholder. We're going to put this off to the side so I can roll its initiative. All right. Ooh, he rolled well. Weatherwax, you are first. You are surrounded by the most amount of time feeling you've ever had, bar a couple things we're not going to say yet. The air and time, the temporal spatial existence around you feels like it's being wobbled, like when you take a blanket and just shake it in the air. It doesn't feel great.
Okay.
You are currently
Hope I don't
grabbed
get-
by this large tentacle.
Time seasick. I can still attack things when I'm grappled, or do I need to get myself out first?
Let me double check for you. I believe when you're grabbed, you are now grabbed. So that means you're held in place by another creature. You are given the flat-footed and immobilized condition. You can attempt a manipulate action while grabbed. You must succeed a DC 5 flat check or it's lost. Roll the action after spending the action, but before any effects are applied. So you need to do a manipulate action. So just roll a d20 and see if you can wiggle your way out.
But can I attack it without doing that?
Let me see what the restrained condition means. Oh no, you just haven't grappled. So, grappled just means Athletics check against the DC. End of your next turn. Sorry, I'm just double checking here. Yes, you can still attack. However, if you don't break out of its grab, it will then get to grapple you for free on its next turn.
Okay, cool. I'm going to spell strike it.
Don't miss.
I hope I don't. I'm gonna. I have 1 hero point. I'm using it. Fuck it. I assume I didn't hit it, right? Yeah?
Oh, you did not.
Yeah, okay. Now do I hit it? My hero
Indeed,
point?
you do. You strike the
Alright.
tentacle with your rapier, stabbing directly into the center of it. This one doesn't seem to kick off the same amount of dust as the other one.
Okay, so that is. That's my rapier damage, which is 1. I have to
Nice,
click
nice,
on the spell
nice.
thingy. Spellcasting. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Then I can just roll the damage.
Okay. So the tentacle's not feeling great as you stab into it and lightning arcs off of it, causing the tentacle to convulse. But it is alive.
Alright, and then I'm gonna use Dimensional Assault to teleport out of its grasp.
Okay.
And stab it again. Probably won't hit it. What's the, hit decrease?
For your second attack, it should
This
have it
is
on
my
your character sheet.
Third.
Oh, it's your third?
It counts as Spell Strike as 2, but it doesn't apply until after.
You're currently at a +0, so just roll a d20.
Okay, cool. Well,
Not quite.
that's fine. I'm out of its grasp.
How far do you go?
I have to be in range of it to hit it to teleport out. So I will just be next to it. I assume it gets an attack of opportunity if I try and run away.
Probably.
So yeah. I'm just gonna vibe
Okay.
right here.
It is now Small Tentacle's turn. The one right next to Onas, Chirp, and Franklin. So, it's gonna go for Chirp. Let's go ahead and get a little strike going here. That's 17 versus AC.
20.
All right, it's gonna go for
When he
its
set
second
the
strike.
alarm off and had it screaming, I raised my shield.
Okay, fair enough. That one is a failure. That one is also a failure. So, all 3 attacks he attempts to hit and misses. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just double check for strikes what critical failure means. I don't think it actually changes anything, so we'll just roll. Okay. Cool. That's that tentacle. It's now the giant eyeball's turn. Onos. It locks onto you. You lock gazes with this giant eyeball. Give me a will save.
Ooh.
23. That is indeed enough to save. You feel something start picking at the edges of your mind. And you're able to kind of shut your brain off a little bit so it doesn't affect you due to your previous trainings. It is now the other small tentacle's turn. 5, 10, 15. All right. It is now The large tentacle's turn. That's next to Weatherwax.
Okay. Now, I teleported behind it. Maybe it didn't notice I was here because I missed it. And we considered that as an option.
It's 23 versus AC.
Yeah, that hits me.
All right. 7 damage.
Still not down, but I hurt
An empanada
Mucho.
right now.
I hit Mucho. I would love an empanada.
This is what happens when you follow vanilla raspberry pennies.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Now tightens its grasp on you, making it even harder for you to get out. It then constricts you.
Oh,
Say what?
I was out, and then it had to re-grab me. So is it
No,
allowed
it
to
just did.
reconstrict?
Every time it hits you, it gets a automatic grab.
It doesn't reset. It's squeeziness.
It does. It just did. Now it grabbed you. Now then it tightened itself. Now it's constricting you for a D8 of damage. 1.
Okay. okay. I'm 4. Everything's fine.
You've been grabbed by this tentacle, and it is starting to squeeze.
You're gonna be the first to die.
All right.
As per usual.
It is now this big guy. 5, 10. The tentacle slithers along the ground, carrying its base of sand with it. Chirp, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to throw that that boomerang for a 3-for right there and try to clip all 3.
Let me see something here real quick. Because
Gotta kill it on my turn.
we do have circle, cone, rectangle, ray. Is it considered a ray, or it's just considered a line, right?
Yeah, it's just a 60-foot line.
I think the line has to be a straight line, right?
Yeah, from me, so I can just throw it in a 60-foot line.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think you can get all 3. That'd be 70 feet to. Oh no! It's only 50 feet to the eye. Okay. Go for it.
Don't they just gotta do the DC save? You gotta
Yeah.
roll saves for all
Go ahead
three?
and click your ability again, though, so I know what the DC is. I think it's 17, isn't it?
17.
Okay. The small tentacle fails. The large tentacle. I think I clicked. No, I clicked the wrong one for the small tentacle. I'll redo that. Big tentacle fails.
Crit failed.
Reflex for the small. Also fails.
Why are they rolling bad now?
And Big Chungus does not fail, so it will take half.
Now, isn't one of those double because it crit failed?
No, so it's not. Unless
2 of them crit failed.
Yeah, let me double check the crit fail. Sorry. Do. Alright, it's gonna be easier to do it this way. This is the aerial boomerang, right?
Yep. And I'm just gonna park it on the eye when it ends at the 60 feet.
Okay, saving throw. Let's see. Critical failure. You take double the listed damage. Indeed.
So 2 of them take 18, and the one that didn't takes half. So it takes what? 4.5.
Yes, so small tentacle takes 18. Large tentacle takes 18. And big guy takes 4. Okay. Chirp sends forth a blade of wind that just slices the small tentacle in half and nearly slices the large tentacle in half. It shoots out all the way to hit the eyeball. I'm assuming it stops like here-ish.
I was just gonna stop it on it in the 60-foot range because then it'll have to make a turn when
Right.
it comes to its turn.
Okay. Sounds good. You can do anything else? I think that's 2 actions, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that's 2. 1 second. Can I do try an air blast on the other one? It'd be the negative map, like -3.
Yep, you can do that.
Well, there's that.
Womp womp. You attempt to hit the
Yeah, I was trying to go
Tentacle
for the
from
large
here.
one.
but it's just a little too far away. All right. Just checking something here real quick. Trying to make sure for crit fails on attacks.
Oh, because one of them early.
Oh, just to make sure going forward. For now, we'll ignore it. That's fine. Because I think 2 would be. I mean, that would be a critical fail based on their AC, but I don't think that matters on attack rolls. So you missed the large tentacle. Moving on, it is now. Wait a minute. It was Chirp's turn. Now it's large tentacle's turn. Oops. There we go. 5, 10. They're coming out of the woodwork. Oh, Nos, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's hit the one next to the weather wax.
Okay. Let me see. That is indeed a hit. And it dies.
Thank you.
And then the first map is for the second hit, right? We'll hit the one closest to the eye.
Okay. That is not a hit. It glances off the
Wah,
tentacle's
wah.
hide. I'm gonna change the battle music here a little bit. Let's do. Can I hear this one now? There we go.
And
Okay.
then it's the last one, right?
Yep, third hit.
Yeah,
Turn
same
this
person.
down.
Wah, wah.
And swing and a miss. So 2 of your arrows glance off that large tentacle's hide. Okay. Franklin, what are you gonna do, buddy? Your team is surrounded by tentacles. There's a giant eyeball monster in the top right, a collapsed lizard man in the top left, and you're surrounded by bones.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my movement speed.
Okay.
Which I don't even know what it is, but I'm assuming.
I believe it's
can move at least
20.
here.
Let me see. Let me see.
What? Can I not see it? What the hell?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on your character sheet either. Where is it?
Should be on the front page, right?
That's what it usually is. 25 feet.
25?
So you were here. You're at 20 now.
Yeah, I'll stay right there.
Okay.
And let's see here. I'm gonna cast another phase bolt
Okay.
at this
With
one.
the small guy? Okay. Okay. So do the attack. Yep. Ooh, not quite enough to hit. Phase bolt phases in and out, but accidentally phases out right as it's gonna hit the small tentacle.
I sneezed at the
Yeah.
sound and it tickled my nose.
The dust
there.
got in the air. Yeah, yeah.
All right, Weatherwax. And then I will cast my Hymn of Healing on
Okay.
her.
He says,
And
"Open
that's
up,"
just
and
2
throws you a
points
handful of
per round.
trail mix.
Throwing trail mix at me.
Yeah, only some of it makes it in your mouth, so it's not as effective, right?
Thank you.
So, yeah, at the start of your turn, Weatherwax will gain 2 health.
You're the best.
And that'll be it.
Next will be Small Tentacle, but it's dead. Weatherwax, it is your turn.
Woo! 2 HP. Shout out to Franklin. Okay.
Shout out to Franklin, the real glue that holds this party together.
Really? Fucking holds me together. Okay, the eyeball situation. Is the eyeball in that really far back corner, or is the eyeball the big guy?
No, the eyeball's the big guy. That's just for keeping things for the. Don't worry about that guy up here.
Okay, he's for health tracking purposes?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Hi there. Okay. Oh, he's kind of far. Let's see how far we can get.
30 feet would get you to him.
I can make that happen. I can move 20, and then, although that wastes a spell. Oh, I'm gonna bend time. I'm going to bend
Let's
time,
do the time.
so I get
Okay.
free movement. I can't move myself. Why can't I move myself? Oh, wait, do I
Oh.
have the wrong thing selected?
Probably.
I don't think. There we go, I can move myself. Okay. So I have 40 feet of movement currently.
Okay.
I'm
You got
gonna
there.
scoot up a little bit, so I'm a little further away from the tentacle. Wait, shit. Where's the little line thingy? I started here.
Oh Lord, he's
no.
coming. Oh Lord, he's
Why
coming.
did that make a circle? I just want to measure a line. How far? Oh, well, okay. That's 30. Okay, so I can get up like fully behind. I'm so sorry. Those need to get deleted. I don't know.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Thank you. I don't know how to delete those.
Oh shit.
But I can get way back here. Which I think puts me a good ways away from the tentacle.
For sure.
Is it 50? Am I 15 feet? This was 30, and I have 40 from
You're
that.
20
So I think this
from
is
it.
the furthest I can get. Okay, cool. It seems
So
like
they'd
they
have
could
to
go.
do a double move to get to you.
Okay, cool. So they can't hit me in one go.
No, they can.
That's what?
Move, attack.
Oh, okay, fair. They can only hit me once. I'm gonna hit the stupid eyeball.
Okay.
If I die, I die.
Let's see it.
Alright. Boobity bubbity bibbity bubbity. I can't feign to try and get it to hit. We're
Oh,
just gonna...
by the way, as you come within 5 feet of him, go ahead and give me a will save.
Okay.
You do manage to save. You're good.
Any chance 14 hits
14
the
hits?
giant eyeball?
No, in fact.
He's a real bitch! I thought maybe he would be bad.
Yeah, so as you stab him, you notice that it's the actual eyeball itself is very hard.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much.
Have
I
any
hate
hero
that it's
points?
a hard eyeball. I want, yeah, we're doing it.
Okay.
It's the eyeball. Come on. Yay!
Ooh, is that a crit?
Is it a crit?
It is not.
Okay. I was like, it was like one off the first time? That would have been sad, but also cool right now. Alright, so that's the rapier damage.
Okay.
And then my spell damage. Fuck, where do I click to make it do the damages? Okay, and that's the spell damage.
All right.
So 16 plus 3 plus...
So, Weatherwax, as you stab this eyeball, and course lightning into it. You, as your hand, you bury your rapier up to the hilt, and you kind of feel time energy surge out of this at you, and it knocks you backwards against the wall. And you notice that the
Not in the corner, slightly further away from the tentacle?
no,
Damn it.
the eyeball itself begins to shimmer a golden glow and begin to fade from existence right in front of your eyes. The ground that it had burst from begins to wobble and kind of fade in between destroyed and a normal floor. And after a few seconds, it is completely gone.
What?
All of the tentacles fade from existence with it.
Killed it! I think! Maybe. I don't think I killed it. But it's gone. So that's something.
Works for me.
You all notice the tentacles and eye fade out of existence. And the statue on the dais here shatters. And the lizardman is still laying fetal in the corner.
Am I still Himmery?
Yes, you eventually, like, you're starting to feel better. You get back up to full health.
Cool.
From
Didn't go down that time.
You guys get 200 experience.
Ooh. I'm gonna put that in. So we're at 290. Okay. Okay. Was there a plaque or anything on the statue, or is there fully just like nothing recognizable now?
No, it's in pieces.
All right.
You could give me a knowledge occult.
I can do that. Will I succeed? I don't know yet. No.
Unrecognizable.
Why would I know who you are?
Anybody else that has knowledge occult is very able to roll as well. Onos, with a 15, you do recall that there are various gods that you've heard of. Some not as popular as other in the pantheon. And this is one of them. Its name is Gen El Ak. But you don't know anything about
on the
it.
eyeball. So the little lizard guy's in the fetal position in the corner?
Yes.
Anyone got rope?
I do.
I love the idea of tying him up before we wake him up if we can at all.
Sure.
All right. As you guys begin to make your way over
lizard
towards the
man.
lizard man, he does stir
Dang it.
and kind of looks up at you. Who are you?
Who are you?
He shakily gets to his knees. You can call me Sarthak.
Did you bring the big eyeball?
At the mention of the eyeball, he begins to cower again. That was not me.
Were the bones you?
He looks around. No. These humans, they've gone crazy.
Uh-huh. And you had nothing to do with that.
No, nothing.
You just rocked up to town and they all went mad, and that's totally a coincidence.
I don't know. Yes.
Well,
I'm sorry, I'm just not buying it.
I start healing him.
You do
Can
notice
I
that
can I read anything because I'm a kobold and he's lizard? Can I read any other,
different
like-
races. These kobolds are these lizards are space lizards from a different planet.
Boo.
I'm a lizard.
You are a elf that has evolved into lizard-like qualities. You are not this same type of lizard.
That's good.
Can
enough.
I do an insight check on
You
him?
can.
Yeah, cool. Bubbity bubbity boobity
He
bubbity boo.
definitely knows more than he's letting on.
Franklin, stop.
What? Why?
You talk or you don't get healed. I think that's pretty reasonable.
He looks at you guys.
I have some tasty
Fine.
treats.
What is a draconic? What,
What
why am
am I
I even
looking
reading that? Okay. I moved here about a year ago, and I wanted to spread the word of. One second here. Grendel. Grendel is one of the best gods out there, and he kind of like nods his head in prayer as he says his lord's name. Grendel was what protected me from whatever that thing was. I was teaching these people of the good Lord Grendel, and one of the people decided to go crazy. He started. He wanted to. He said he wanted to worship Grendel, and started talking to me about different rituals that we would do. But he didn't use them in the way that we were supposed to. And he went mad, as you could tell, and he kind of gestures to all of the corpses. He summoned something completely different.
You sure got a great god, huh?
But my god doesn't want any of this. Grendel's a nice guy.
I'm sure. And you would also agree with me this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been wandering around sticking your nose in other people's business and trying to sign them up?
What? No, Grendel is a god of life and like nature. I don't know what this is, and he gestures towards this and where the eyeball was.
Which of the townspeople went mad?
Would I know this deity if I am a follower of?
Do you have knowledge religion?
Still? I think so.
If you have knowledge religion, you may roll a knowledge religion check.
Are there any remnants of the eye left over?
No, in fact. It is though the floor was never destroyed at all.
Oh, I don't
Like
have religion.
Like it moved back in time, maybe?
Like it moved back in time,
To
maybe.
before the eye broke the floor?
Man, that's what a crazy theory.
Cool. Cool. Was it the mayor who went mad?
His name was Karlach.
Would you say the deity's name once again?
I took notes. Mayor Sir Glendale. Ethric was the guy with the statue.
So, sounds interesting. Tell me more about this god of yours.
I'm gonna go over to where the eyeball was.
Onos. You find something. We're back.
You didn't have to roll? Oh, maybe it goes back to before the ritual was
Onos.
completed, and there's pre-ritual stuff.
Excuse me.
There is indeed pre-ritual stuff.
The technical term.
In where the eyeball was, you notice that there's a symbol drawn out in blood. There is rotting fingers placed at different intervals, and in the center go ahead and there is something else. There's a coin.
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. The coin has an eyeball on it.
Perfect.
The lizard man starts slowly trying to make his way out the door. I want to get out of here.
I'm not done talking to you.
He stops moving.
So you came to the town, you said, hey, my god's great. Everyone follow my god. The whole town was on board. Some people were on board. Crazy guy was on board. And then when did the mausoleum digging start happening? Because you're down here. I feel like there was a window of time for you to flee.
Well,
I need a play-by-play.
Okay. So, I told them about my god. I told him how great he was. I told him how we can, summon him, and how he
That
could
always
help
goes
with the
well.
harvest. Like I've performed this ritual many times. Our god will always send a small envoy to help with harvest, and well, we excavated this place, and as we were, trying to get a proper clearing set up, that's when the madman took over, and people started following him instead of me. I don't know why.
Maybe you're a poor
Why-
public speaker.
Why were you excavating this place?
Well, you see, my god requires a very specific ritual, and it requires a lot of bones. Life and death,
Yeah.
It takes the bones and then
Okay.
it spreads it, like the envoy comes and then it spreads the bones and like uses the bone meal to make a better harvest.
Yeah, I'm
And-
definitely setting all this on fire.
And is Carlock also among the bones surrounding us that I assume are the townspeople?
I don't know what happened to him. Once the eyeballs was whatever that thing was summoned, he left. The tentacles have been ravaging the area for I don't know how long. I've been sitting in the corner here praying to my god for protection.
Cool. Okay. Great.
Can we leave now? This place gives me the creeps.
Yeah. Yeah, we can
but-
leave now.
But there was more doors.
There's more
Can
what?
There was more doors.
Well, Weatherwax, if you're satisfied, I'm gonna start healing this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, go
You can tell he's not very injured, but he is malnourished and exhausted. He's obviously been doing his best to keep up some sort of barrier to prevent himself from being absolutely murdered. With probably the help of his god. Seems like he might be a cleric of some sort. And he greatly accepts any food that you give him and wolfs it down. Thank you so much.
I'm assuming the bones are the townspeople. I would like to poke around and see if there's like, a variety of, say, ages and
Give me a
'cause I know
medicine
like there was
check.
kids and some stuff. Here we go.
How much do you know about human bones, Miss Backwards Knees?
None. Although we have this dissection book we could consult.
You know what? I'll give you a +2 because you've got the vivisection book.
Cool. That's a 12.
They're bones.
Well,
Some of them
All
are
right.
bigger than other ones. Most of them could be probably human, maybe the halfling, gnome. They're all the same. Who knows?
how old do
Non-fey
they
races. It's hard to tell because of the prevalence of the time magic that was in the area.
seem? That is fair. Okay. Also, do the weird anti-time lanterns still glow and vibe the way they were vibing?
Yes.
Okay. Onos, grab the coin. I have not heard about the coin.
Why don't we ask him about why these lanterns do what they do?
I mean, yeah, ask him. I don't think he's gonna know, but you can ask him.
Someone gonna ask him?
Yep. As I light myself on fire. Like the area around me. Like I'm just getting pissed off because you're trying to tell me this dude's been sitting in a fucking corner in a room full of murdered people and his God's so great he couldn't put anybody else in a barrier.
Oh yeah, no, he sounds lovely.
You show him the torch. He just kind of shrugs. A torch? I don't know what's special about that.
Okay, cool. He is truly useless.
I see a lot of myself in him.
You keep me alive, Franklin. You're less useless. We did have some other doors to check out, though. I am with Onas on that.
All right, you are welcome to check them out if you'd like. The lizard man is. Thanks for the help. I'm getting out of here.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm definitely setting the altar and the fucking bloody finger circle on fire.
Okay, you can easily do that. Most of the stuff you char the ground where the summoning circle was and the remains of the fingers. However, most of the rest of this in here is stone, so you're not really gonna be able to set it on fire much, as it is
The other
stone.
thing is, I remember when we were coming in, we could hear, like, didn't you say we could hear chanting?
Indeed, I did.
And, like, Sarathak said, he made it sound like he's been down there for ages. And he's either
Indeed, he
a
did.
dramatic little baby lizard, or there's some other people, or those people were chanting when we came in and timey-wimey, bibity, bibbity, boppity, booped.
They're
Which
all
is
dead.
very possible.
All possible.
But let's go get as many clues as we can. To the blood room?
All right, you're gonna head over to the blood room.
Yeah.
All right. No, open the door. In here is a giant circle. It is literally a giant circle painted in blood. Completely filled. The entire ground is like just smeared blood.
Does it look
Dry?
timey-wimey?
Dry or still liquid?
It is dried.
Well,
I think it's...
good enough for me.
Can I roll an occultism check on
Yes,
it?
you can.
Cool. Did I do
That's a
good?
9.
No, I didn't.
That's
bad.
a lot of blood.
It sure is bloody. Franklin's
Well-
also, I think, has occultism, but who the fuck? I don't know where he went. He's
Okay.
somewhere.
Sure. You know that the more blood that there is in an area,
Is there
the
a
more
pile?
energy
Wait, where is
can be
Phil?
pulled.
I mean, they did summon a giant eyeball. I'm not surprised.
Maybe burn that also. I don't see
Yeah,
little
we're-
Franklin's face.
We'll go ahead and burn all that.
Wait, where are y'all?
We went back down
Everybody
to where
left
the
you,
blood and
Franklin.
surgeon is.
Dissection.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, okay, there's his face.
Can we?
Yeah, we'll burn all this too.
Sounds good.
We haven't been through this door either. Okay, bye on us. I think
Oh,
this
that's
is
not a
just
door.
you-
That's supposed to be a wall.
Oh, okay.
Get
I
back
know
inside.
where I'm going.
Get back inside the dungeon.
We've broken the bounds of reality.
You broke the
I've
fourth wall.
escaped.
Teach us the secrets of the universe.
I know
okay.
where I'm going.
Yeah.
And then there's the.
Look, this
yeah.
was like one of the first maps I designed. Y'all got to give me some sort of break here.
No, that's fair. It's quite good. It's been very fun to wander around. But yeah, I guess there could very well be chanty chants.
Can we check
behind
this
the
wood door now?
You indeed can.
Sharp.
Once Trip's done burning blood pool.
Yeah, Chirp. We have a door for you to get rid of. Made out of wood.
Which way?
The bottom. You'll
Most
Yes.
of the way
Yeah.
back.
you just go down. You'll see me. eventually. This one. This room. To the right. To the right. Yeah.
You guys are great.
Y'all might want to back up.
Understood.
How long
I
is it
can
gonna
do
take?
that. I can do that from back here.
But you could also do it from next to the
You
door.
can also do it up there.
Do you want me to? You just want me to light it on fire?
We're
Yeah,
trying to
get
get
rid
rid
of
of
the
the
door.
door. Burn the door.
Yep. We'll do the thing.
Smashing the door also works, but I feel like it's louder than burning the door. I don't know.
I just want in the door.
I am.
Okay. Chirp begins to blast this wooden door with fire.
going to-
The door begins to start to singe and char. Weatherwax, being of a smaller stature even, you're trying to start to feel a little bit out of breath here. You're is it just it's getting hot in here? Can't really breathe well. You're all starting to have a little bit of trouble breathing.
I'm gonna need you
I
to.
got the airs. What you mean?
Are you?
Well, you can
Weatherwax
manipulate
having a heart
the air.
attack?
You can't make air.
I'm literally connected to an elemental plane of air and can just have air around me. All
You
the
know
time.
what? Fair enough. Chirp is able to produce air, so you guys don't all die of lack of oxygen. You burn the door down
Yay.
fairly easily.
I'm not dead. Again.
It was gonna be funny.
All right. I will wait until the fire goes out.
Well, it was air.
And this direction isn't timey-wimey smelling? Tasting?
Well, that's not supposed to work like that.
That is a funky little fan of it angles.
Yeah, I like to perceive this wall. That's totally inconspicuous. Oh, nothing here.
I got it. I don't. I did a tiny bit, little bit better. Oh no.
Nothing there.
Definitely a wall.
I could just
Yeah.
smash it for funsies.
Yeah,
Definitely a wall.
we could just smash the wall in with my pickaxe for fun.
Before we came in
was-
through all of this, there was that other dead end that.
Why did
Although
my
I
thing not
think
work?
Yeah, that's why we were calling it.
See.
Yeah,
See. Just, hit you
it's
with
just a wall.
hit you with one of
Franklin.
these. Give me a second here.
It's a lot. I'm looking at your. It's a lot more than that.
Wait, let me just go. Oh no, it reset everything.
No,
Wait.
can't see anything now.
I was gonna say I can
Oops.
try and do a. I'll do. Oh nope, I can't. Okay. Oh no, so you can do a backlog. Franklin, come perceive this wall.
See if anybody can actually perceive the wall.
Franklin.
I'm trying
Nope.
to.
You gotta go further this way before you try and go up.
I won't let me.
Maybe just try and click and drag yourself.
There we go. What wall am I perceiving?
The dead end.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I sat there and I quit like full brain power. trying
Guidance and
to
everything.
Perceive this wall, which
Okay.
is perception. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll get staring at the wall.
And
Can I
guidance
just
yourself.
manipulate some air and see if there's any holes or anything I can push air through?
You did that with your 12.
Oh well, okay. This is the end of the dungeon.
Yeah. It's weird that they had a weird hallway like that, but
Okay. I'll use my last thingy.
Yeah, I'm fully out. I used my
Yeah,
last
me
one to
too.
stab
I
the
used
eyeball.
all of mine on bells.
It was a lot. It was brutal. Huh?
With guidance 16.
That's a wall.
2 crit fails in a row for me earlier. I'm sad. Forgot about that.
Well,
Oh, I guess it's the end of the dungeon.
Well, I have a fancy torch.
I got a fancy
All right.
torch too.
You guys all make your way out of the dungeon. As you get back to the catacombs and back out of the catacombs through the mausoleum, you catch back up with the Snake Man. And you're all now standing back in the town. Let me...
So is a snake or a lizard?
It's a lizard person. All right. You're all back in the town. With Lizard Man.
So lizard bro.
What?
hey, so
To myself.
were you involved in the excavation of everything down there before the eyeball showed up?
The
Did
excavation?
you know where stuff is?
What do you
were
mean
like
stuff?
You were exhuming everything. Did you see a door with a little like slidey thing so you could look in and out of it? Did you ever go down that way?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
Good old Weatherwax. No mystery left without her solving.
Except every mystery is left unsolved.
I am the worst but most determined detective.
I mean, or we could just make the guy show us what the hell's down there.
I don't think he actually knows anything. Is kind of the bit.
I think we saw what was down there.
Like, Karlak was one of the. Well, actually, I didn't write the name Karlak down in my notes. Did we go into someone's house whose name was Karlak?
I do not believe so.
Okay, I just have Ethric. And that was
It's
the fountain.
Karlak, not Karlok. Thank you.
Karlak. Sorry. I'll change this H I have at the end to a K.
Thank you.
Who was Karlak, by the way? I'll say this to the lizard guy.
I believe he was one of the hunters that lived in town. He would go ranging
okay.
very far.
Okay. Do you know which direction he went? The last time he went out before he went mad?
Well, he was down there when the ritual started, so no.
He went mad during the ritual.
Well, yes, no. I don't know. He hijacked the ritual with whatever he did there and summoned whatever that was.
This guy has to be stupid.
Can you point us towards his house?
Stupid
Wherever
like
he lived
a
in
fox.
town?
Sure. And he kind of takes you to another house that's not on this map.
Can I perceive in the house?
Yeah, so he brings you to a small cabin in a glade of woods that's not too far from the center of town, but a little more near the outskirts. And the cabin itself seems to be quite dead, as in there's nothing around it moving either.
Okay.
He walks up to the front door and opens it and kind of gestures for you guys to go inside.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll go in.
Inside, there seems to there's a hearth over which there's actually a few different trophies mounted. There's a bear's head. There's a few large stag heads mounted around the bear, and there's a bearskin rug on the ground. Seems he was a prolific hunter at that. Sure. Somebody give me a perception check if you'd like to look for clues.
I will try my best. I will do bad. Yay!
Onas.
Onas perceives.
You begin looking around the cabin. You quickly find a journal from Karlak. And it details a few different things, different areas around the town, what's good to hunt there. A few entries are about some of his ranging missions that he took, going off into the mountains to the north. But after he returns from one of his missions to those mountains, the entries begin to change a little bit. They stop making as much sense. He starts talking about hearing voices and being called to fulfill his destiny. And the final entry mentions that he was finally able to trick everyone with the help of the stupid lizard who doesn't even know he's helping into summoning Gen El Ak.
Yeah,
That his master will greatly appreciate his help. He will be greatly rewarded. Weatherwax,
Yes.
give me a perception.
Okay. Ooh, a crit.
Okay. You notice something very strange about the journal that Onas is holding. When viewed from most angles, it looks very normal. But as you were kind of searching around and feeling a little tugs on your hourglass, you kind of pull your hourglass out, and as you're holding it and you view the journal from just the right angle as you're looking around, you notice there seems to be a protrudence from the top of the journal. And right as you notice, there seems to be a yellow glowing mushroom. It disappears.
Can I?
With the disappearance of the mushroom, the feeling that you've had in this house of any sort of timey-wimey stuff disappears.
I
Looks like
was.
this hunter dude went crazy.
I think he brought back a mushroom from the mountains.
I don't see any mushrooms, but you're weird.
I'm torn between wanting to try and see if I can, like, stabilize time and, like, see the mushroom again, or be content with it being gone, but also kind of concerned that it might pop back up again. But also if time has fully returned to normal in the rest of the town in its absence.
So as you step out of the cabin, you do begin to get a sense that the pall that was hanging over the town begins to lift slightly. And you begin to notice sounds returning, such as bird song, crickets, and other things of the such. And after walking back to the center of town with the lizard man, most of the natural sound has returned.
I have a question.
What's up?
So, the weird spatial reconstruction shit that was happening beforehand,
Mhm.
were those real things or illusions? Like, would they be back now?
That's a good question.
I'm going back to my square house.
You go back to the basement of the square house. The basement is still square.
Damn it!
Also, I would happily look at the coin, maybe, if you mentioned you have the coin, because I don't know if we've investigated the coin. But I don't think I know you have the coin.
And that's how Onas is gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Cool. Is anything weirdly timey-wimey on Onas's person?
No. In fact.
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
I don't even know what it.
You make it back to the center of town. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, where did Hunter guy go?
Doesn't say.
Oh. Well.
So, how do we
Well,
put a bounty out on this guy?
Well, I'm just
You'd have
saying.
to talk to the
this is-
peacekeepers about that.
I'm just saying. At this point, is it any of our business? We found the missing people. They're dead. We get our money.
True. Does seem like you may have solved the mystery. You have at least a plausible explanation of what happened to everybody.
I think this hunter might be my business.
All right,
I don't
we should
know.
definitely
Hey,
report
what do you
that
wanna
they're
do?
dead.
Can I take my hourglass out and see if it still has any
It is
interest
back
in the
completely
journal
to
and everything?
normal. Seems maybe banishing whatever that creature was has fixed the temporal anomalies in this area.
Maybe I'm off the hook. Well,
Are there any? This is. Well, is there like a? Where did this guy hunt? Did it have any, like, where he liked to hunt?
Yeah, it had a few different areas that different game you could find in those areas.
We could check one of those.
Good.
If you really want to, Weatherwax, we could go to where he goes.
can I roll some kind of like insider lore into my own personal being if I think I need to do that or if I'm like good?
Do you have lore time bullshit, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
Cool.
Okay. 17 is actually the DC, which is nice. Weatheraxe. You get a feeling that whatever was happening here temporally was probably connected with whatever that creature was. The person that summoned it may be important, but is probably less important than the fact that there is temporal stuff going on. And maybe figuring out who that creature that was summoned was. Potentially maybe figuring out something about the lizard race. And how their summonings work might help. There's a few different leads that you might be able to track down. However, trying to track down that hunter, the hunter, for all intents and purposes, might even just be gone. Like the summoning may have consumed him in one
cool.
fashion or another. So, as a DM, I'm saying that this is probably wrapped up in this area.
Cool. All right. No, I'm actually good. I'd love to go to a library when we get back to the city.
Let's go. I've had enough of this.
And then I'm going to take my library books back to the inn, and I'm not going to leave.
The blizzard's gone, right?
Oh no, he's still standing there. He's just kind of hanging. He lives in this town.
Blizzard.
He's probably
Not
gonna go
lizard,
home.
blizzard.
Oh,
Blizzard,
the
not
blizzard.
lizard.
Yes, blizzard is gone.
Thank
He's
fuck.
now the only person who lives in this town.
He's got a lot of homes. Speaking of home, let's go back to the town.
Very well. You guys are gonna move in that direction.
I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know if we want a long rest before heading back. Because it's still going to be quite a jaunt back to our discs, right?
I'm like quite sleepy.
Let me see. I think it was like midday when you went down there, so it's probably getting dark.
Yeah.
We could set up camp. Go in the
Okay.
morning.
I vote we go pop up in the inn and have a good old slumber.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
well.
we have an inn right here we can
You
use.
guys are gonna spend the night in the inn, and I
Nobody
think that's
drank the
what
beer.
we're gonna call it this time. Sorry, I've got a bit of a headache brewing, so I don't know how much more I've got in me, and this seems like a good pausing spot as getting back to town is going to probably be fun.
Whoa.
So, great work today, everybody. You beat the boss. You got the XP for that. I'm gonna go. You guys are at 290, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
For technically solving the mystery, you guys get another 60 experience. No, sorry. Yeah, 60 experience. And next time, you'll probably get more for turning the quest in and doing stuff like that. But yes, you have officially solved the mystery of what was going on here.
Sweet.
It was a hijacked summoning.
We just didn't find any other storehouses of weapons or goods or any of the magical goodies.
Yeah, what a shame. Too bad that hallway ended in a dead end.
Yeah.
It'd be that way sometimes.
They do.
We can go back to it once we leveled up.
There we go.
I don't know if we'll want the stuff in there anymore at that point, but maybe.
So first off, let's see.
Is Onos
What-
going around and collecting deeds to property?
Right? That'd be
Okay,
pretty smart. So let's see. You all did great role play tonight, so you all get a freaking hero point. It was good. It was good work.
+1.
I will say, I think Weatherwax's interrogation of the lizard was very good and very funny. So Weatherwax, you can have a second one.
Sweet. For all my shit rolls.
Now we just know I got the doors, you got the rooms. We just need to find somebody
Yes,
for
we've
walls.
cracked the system.
We just need somebody for walls, and we got the system.
Who wants to be a wall guy?
Who wants to stare
I mean,
at walls?
I did take Titan Wrestler, and I plan on turning into a cannonball, so this is going to be pretty fun.
Hey,
Just a little tip is what's coming up in the future. I will say, once you get back to town and turn this in, you guys will probably have enough to hitch a ride if you're looking to get off planet.
Nice.
space.
So, but other than that, great work tonight, everybody.
Before you disappear, Goat,
What's up?
I do need to fix things, many things.
Okay. I will say somebody redeemed an NPC. We haven't had a chance for another NPC to come in yet, but I'm going to write this down. And he will appear at the next earliest convenience for NPCs. So you guys will see some fun stuff. Other than that, thanks everybody for hanging out today. Thanks Duvin, thanks Alice, everybody that was just vibing in chat. Thanks. And we'll be back week after next, so that'll be the 17th.
I will see y'all in 2 weeks.
Bye friends.
Bye.
Later.
Ye-